Hi guys, so this is my first official makeup tutorial on this channel. I have got another channel, but I don't use it anymore. It was set up quite a while ago. So, fresh start, fresh channel, fresh makeup, the lot. Fresh everything. So, we are going to start with quite a basic look. As those of you who have been following me for a while know that I had red hair beforehand. So yeah, so it's kind of like a learning curve for me, for myself, for makeup, because it's obviously I used to do my eyebrows quite dark, and obviously with blonde hair like this it's not going to look right. So yeah, this video is a case of see how it goes. If you pick up any good tips or anything that you think will help you, that's great. Comment below which ones you like and what you'd like to know, if there is anything, and any videos that you want me to do. So I'm actually running out of foundation. So I'm using, it's SalonSystem, so it's most of the products from today are out of my kit from college, so I've still got quite a bit left over. You will see me use sort of higher brand products and then sort of like really cheap stuff, because at the end of the day it's finding out what works best for you, rather than like, oh, such and such liked that brand, so I'm going to go for that brand. It's a case of finding out what works best for you. I've always used cheaper makeup, although I did try Max Factor, but I found it a bit too creamy and I just personally didn't like it. So I'm using SalonSystem, and I've only got medium, so excuse the messy bottle, but that's the bottle that it comes in. It's the back, and as you can see, medium. So, and obviously as you can tell I'm not very dark at all, so I'm not going to put a lot on, and I'm just going to work it into the skin. I've found for me using that brush is better than a foundation brush. For me, could be completely different for you, but just circular movements like that to work it into the skin. And as you can see, it's quite patchy at the minute. Yeah, you're just working it into the skin and onto what a level you like. Obviously you don't want to absolutely pile your face up with makeup. Yeah, don't forget your nose, because I've noticed actually walking around town there's been quite a few people that have actually forgot to do their nose. And you kind of don't want to go up to them and say, by the way, you haven't put foundation on your nose. You just sort of like look and sort of like leave them. But yeah. Don't forget to blend it into your neck as well. Especially if you haven't actually gone and got like the colour correction thing done. And I think I've just got some in my hair. Buying cheaper makeup as well, I've noticed that you can never ever get the right colour. So I suppose there's one bonus to more expensive makeup, like Max Factor, L'Oreal and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's just a quick foundation that I've just done. And as you can see, you can tell I've got some on. So just even it out. And I have to admit, with this foundation, it's quite well for coverage as well. Most foundations you need to buy concealer and all the rest of it, but with that one it's quite good, not gonna lie. So now I'm just gonna get my powder that's completely broken. This is from Technique, and it's a Colour Fix 2-in-1 foundation, and it's shade Biscuit. I'll show you the thing in a minute. So I'm just going to get one of these brushes, I don't know if you can see it, and because it's quite flat, you're able to get loads of product onto your brush. So just dab it into the product, and then if you just put your arm like this, you can see all the makeup on my arm, look. And just dab away the excess. It'll probably end up everywhere, but it's better than it being on your face and you're looking like you're absolutely plastered. So all this does is dries the product onto your skin and stops you from having loads of shine, so you don't look sweaty. Yeah, I think that's... So yeah, that's just set in the... this is actually... this particular one is meant to help with the foundation. It's meant to collide with the foundation, so it helps that particular type, but I found it actually doesn't matter. So if you want to buy just the foundation and then buy the fixing spray completely different, that's completely fine. It should be fine. You would have thought I would have got everything ready. Oh, I was going to show you the top one too. So yeah, that's the 2-in-1 fixing powder and foundation in, as you can see, Biscuit. That's the back. So yeah, this is another cheap product. It's called Pink Tease. I don't know why it's called Pink Tease, but Glitz eyeshadow, and that's the, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of most of them. So yeah, and we're going to use this one, the blackest one. Not that that made any sense. Okay, so we're going to use one of these brushes, an angled brush, but it's quite a stiff one, so it'll work dead well. You're just going to dab it into the product like that. Okay. Then get your hand, side, so you get any excess off that you don't really want. And we're just going to go near the dash line. This bit doesn't have to be necessarily neat. You're going to colour it anyway. And do the same for the other eye. You will find you will always manage to do one eye better than the other. So yeah, let me find my brush. So I'm going to use just an ordinary fluffy brush, and I'm going to actually inspire, no I'm not, I'm going to add a slight bit of colour but not much. So this is, let me find the right one. Don't want purple, don't want green. Oh, we'll use this one. So this is from the same company as the foundation, and this is from SalonSystem, and it's their range colour, and it's actually a highlighter and shader 3126. This was also in my kit, but you can actually go and buy these. I'm sure if you search them you'll be able to get them on like Google or something, but for the UK I'm not sure if they have them in America. You can get them from Pandora, is it Pandora? Pompadour even, Pompadour, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're just going to rub around in the product, again dab it off, actually dab quite a bit off. So, and then the crease here is where you're going to put all the brown colour. You just go gently over the crease and then just get harsher and harsher into the crease of your eyelid. It's better to not add enough than to add too much. So we're going to go in again, exactly the same, putting more on the outside than the inside. So we stop about here and then we go back. As you can see, that's building up colour really nicely. Obviously this sort of, I'm showing you more the technique than the actual makeup, but this sort of technique can be used in absolutely any colour, any combination. This is also how you do smoky eyes, and I'll probably do another video for that. So yeah, we're going back into the product, make sure you've got some on your brush, and then we're going to do exactly the same with this eye. Okay, so we're going to go for a larger slanted brush, and we're going to go into the lighter colour of this palette. There we go, you can see it. It shows up white on the camera, but it's actually like cream. It's quite nice, quite like it. We're just going to scoop that across like that. That's my brush. Depending on how you've done it, just going into the eye again. Into the eye. Yep, we're painting our eyes. I'm just going to add a bit on the lid at the edge. just like sort of the very, very edge up to sort of here. And then I'm actually going to put a bit of mascara on so that I can let it dry. The mascara I'm using is, I don't know who's it from. I actually don't know. I think it's called Collection actually. Yeah, it's in a green bottle, and it's Collection Lengthening Mascara, Length and Definition it says, and it's Ultra Black 17. Yeah, I think it's called Collection, this make. I think I got it from Superdrug. Yeah, classic. So we're just going to pull it out and just dab the excess off the edge. And just going to wiggle the brush into the lashes. As you can see, you've got a proper line now. And just go in, if it's your own mascara, you're fine to just dab it back in again. But if you're doing someone else's makeup, you can actually buy the dispensable mascara brushes. And I think you can get them from Body Care, Boots. You should be able to get them anywhere really. So yeah, I'm just going to let that dry, and we'll come back to that, so keep that handy. Okay. So now we are going to actually use the same palette that we used for the eyes. Yeah, for contouring. Let me find one brush. I'm actually waiting on new brushes, so I can't wait to show you guys that. Yeah. Make sure that I've got it done. Quite tell these brushes are just for me. Yeah, we'll use that. So you actually, for contouring, if you get the proper brushes, they're really, really good. So you can use something like this for like here, and then you've actually got a smaller one, which is this kind of brush for your nose. As you can see, it fits in perfectly. So yeah, they're great to get, but you can also use sort of like slanted, like puffy brushes. I think this is actually a whole set, and there's quite a few over there. But I actually got these off eBay, and they're actually quite good for saving off eBay. So if I can find them, I'll put the link below if you guys want to check them out. So yeah, but because the palette that I'm using, actually I'm not going to use that palette, I'm going to use my own. So scrap what I just said. So I'm going to use this palette, and I can't actually remember who it's by, but I think I got these off eBay as well, and I think I got 3 for like £8 or something like that, and they're actually really good. So I'm going to use quite a dark one. I'm not going to go for the darkest, which is this one. I'm going to go for this one, and probably actually going to use the lilac as well. So the same brush, as your foundation for this one. And because you should have a bit of foundation, it should blend really nicely. So that's another little helpful tip. So yeah, we're going to go in with the lilac first. I'll just scoop that round. Yeah, we've got a bit on. So I'm just going to go down the nose, under the eyes. A bit more on. And obviously you don't, I'm using lilac so that you can see it on the screen more than the actual right colour for it. For your contouring, basically I'll do another video on like facial shapes and stuff like that, but the basic is put highlight in the middle, highlight just above your cheekbones, on the middle of your nose, underneath your eyes, and the middle of your chin here. Okay, so don't blend that in yet, wait. And then the colour that you're using for your contour, which for me isn't the darkest one on the palette, it's the third darkest, so you're going to be like, whoa. But I'm quite lucky to have these dints in my, just underneath my cheekbones, so I'm going to use them as a guide. Just put that there, that there, that there. So wherever you've put highlight, you're going to put some sort of shading somewhere. So for me, because I've got quite a round face, it's mainly around the edges to sort of bring my face sort of more, what's the word? In, I suppose. I suppose in's the right word, I guess. So just wipe that off the brush. I'm just going to blend it in. Some of you might find it easier to do, to blend the main bit in with your hands. Don't forget to blend the lighter colour that you choose to. And then I actually haven't done some I'll blend that softly. You can also, I'm just doing sort of a basic video, but you can also put lilac sort of not just under your eyes but over the top as well before you do your foundation eyeshadow. By now, the mascara should be all dry and all groovy to go. So I'm actually going to add lashes to this look, but I'm going to use quite natural ones. So Let me get that out and show you. If it will let me. There we go. So this is the lash that I'm using. I don't know what number it is. Just say, but it's not anymore. So that's not good. So yeah, it's quite thin, but for sort of everyday look, obviously not everybody wears lashes every day. I know I certainly don't. But obviously this would be, you can obviously do this look, but without the lashes. So the lashes I got in bulk off Amazon, and it's actually my first time trying these. But yeah, I haven't done a test run with these yet. But I have a feeling they're going to be too long. Yeah, for eyelashes, I'll do a separate video. Probably should have measured them first, to be honest. So you just pop them on and do it from the outside in. Okay, these need more glue on. The glue is from, I couldn't tell you. But it's called Eye Charm, the glue is. I don't know if these are actually going to work, but hopefully. But yeah, the glue I got off Amazon as well. There's my thingy. Okay, I've lost my brush. That's better. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to use this. When you're doing eyelashes, it's such a delicate operation. I actually didn't read how you were supposed to use this, so. If I have an allergic reaction, we know why. Although I have tested it, so should be okay. Right, I need to find Sorry. Things just seem to vanish from me. Alright, we'll just leave that for a minute. It's actually really weird. Okay. Get the other one. Stuck. There we go. Okay, with these, it comes in quite a long band, so I don't know why they give you so much band, I don't know. That's probably what's up with this. So, oh, I hate that thing. Okay, I'm just stick it back on. think the glue's dried. I'm not having much luck, am I? Oh dear. The joys of new products where you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, eyelashes, you start from the outside in, and then you can get these from anywhere, I suppose, but you can also use cotton buds. They're good to use as well. Anything like that, I guess, as long as you don't poke your eye out. I think I've done it. I think these are actually quite long. Okay, eyelash. Where is it? I'm actually going to cut a bit more off this one. Because you'll get to know your eyes as well. And this eye is kind of shorter than that one. So, yeah, the joys of being female. I don't know why it's the joys of being female, but it is. Decided. Okay, so I've just put some on the okay, so outside in, and get your little paddy cotton wool, whatever you want to use. This is the eye that I can never actually do. You'll find as well that with lashes, you're either really good at them one day or really bad, as you can see. I've been doing lashes for about 3 years and I still haven't got it down to a T yet. Yeah, I've spent like 10 minutes on my lashes, so it's completely up to you. Right, let that dry, let it dry, let it dry. Okay, so while that's setting and either falling off or staying, depending how it feels, I'm going to do my brows. So just ignore the fact that these are sticking up for a bit, because I'm going to let the other bits dry first. Okay, so this, what I'm going to, it's so distracting. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to sort it out. It's just not right. Oh God. So yeah, for your brows, it's sort of, you have to sort of find the balance between what you like and what looks good on you. There's no point in thinking that really thick eyebrows look amazing on you when actually you look like you've just walked out of a cartoon. So yeah, for me, I like that looks better. Slightly thicker eyebrows, but not sort of extreme to the point where you actually don't know where they separate, kind of thing. So I'm just adding a bit of black to blend that in a little bit. Awesome. Right, okay, brows. So this is what I'm going to be using. you've got the brow brush and the pencil. It's from P.S. I Love You. It's called Brow Pencil. It's in, doesn't actually say the shade, but it's dark brown anyway, as you can just see the colour change here. So yeah, you can get P.S. I Love You stuff from Primark, so that's where I got this, but I think you can get it elsewhere as well. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush my brows to the outside. Can't wait to get these done. And then same again. Okay, and right now I'm going to use the brow pencil. I'm going to draw the outline to my brow. And the bottom, I'm going to go down. So simple. Okay, and then basically is how you do the middle is get something that's quite, I'm going to look like a complete nutter weirdo now. Get something that's quite straight, so like the edge of a palette, and basically measure where your nose starts here, straight up to where your brow is. So mine is quite far in actually. Mine is there. Just make a little line. And then you can just fill it in. And if you don't want the defined line, go a little bit further. Don't make any sort of neat. And just brush it and wipe. You may need to add a bit of foundation afterwards, because obviously dark colours onto light ones. So there you go. Okay, and we're going to do exactly the same with the other side. They're quite dark. Okay, so I'm going to use the line again. Put that side. Oh, I've got it stuck in my eye. Just make a little line here. There you go. So obviously it depends sort of, as you can see I'm quite used to doing my eyebrows quite dark, but if you do, I don't know where I've got it now, if you do them quite dark, it's quite easy to lighten them with, so it's like completely up to you what you prefer, I guess. So to lighten your eyebrows, if you've done it too dark, just get a brush, it doesn't really matter which, just add some. I'll show you the palette in a minute. Palette is more like a, as you can see they've lightened them a little bit. I was going to show you it, wasn't I? It's from SalonSystem again. And you can see all the makeup all over my fingers from smudging. Yeah, so this is SalonSystem. It's just called eyeshadow. Very inventive. Obviously the range is colour, and this is called Ice Pink, and it's 3115. So I've just popped it onto my brows just to give it a bit of a boost. So now you've got your lashes on, you can see where they fall, which isn't great on me. There we go. So I'm going to use the same one that you'd use last time for your eyes, and just over the lashes in your crease I'm just going to go in a bit more. So in again and out. And just using the same slanted brush that you used for that palette, but the lighter colour, and just go in it, dab off the excess, and just add a bit underneath your brow. And you can either smudge it in like that, or you can get the brush that you've used for the brown and just blend it in. Same again this side. Just gonna blend it in. So yeah, that's the basics basically to sort of a glam, everyday, natural kind of look. But if you do want to add eyeliner, I'll be using, it's called Soft Khol and it's from Rimmel London, which is my favourite eyeliner in the world. It's dead easy to either stay as a line or to blend, so it's really nice. This is number 6, Jet Black. So yeah, Rimmel London, it's called Soft Khol. Yeah, I'm going to show you how this works. So just pull down your eye a little bit, sorry for the screaming, should have said that. And don't go onto your waterline, just go onto your lash line. Okay, I'll do the same that side and then I'll show you what to do after that. You'll find as well, if they're quite hard liners, the line will be quite defined. Okay, that's got black on it. Where's my other brush? Brush, brush, brush. Brush, 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 brush. Not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, we'll use this one. It's already got black on it. Okay, so for this, you're just gonna put down tiny little strokes. As you can see, it blends it out. So it's completely up to you. If you don't want any eyeliner, you want a little bit, or you want to go all out and go for the whole cap look. Okay, so it looks quite separated at the minute, so just going to add a bit of colour, a bit of the eyeliner into the corner, the outer corner of my eye, and then with the same brush that I can't find now, that's it, the same brush that you use for the for this bit. Keeps riding off, I don't know why. This bit and the highlighter on your brows. Go into the same one, dab away the excess, and just sweep. Obviously if you like it more like this than sort of blended, then that's fine too. So that's the, I've got some black on my face. That's the that's the eyes almost done. Just gonna wait for the glue to actually properly set. So now we're gonna do the lips. And I'm actually going to go for one of my favourite colours, which I haven't actually had a chance to wear yet. I think it was last autumn. Everyone was wearing like purple lips, and I couldn't find any lipstick, no lip pencils, nothing in purple. It was just like, what's the point? So I never got to wear purple lips last year. I was quite heartbroken. So yeah, I'm going to use this. No, I'm not, because it's broken. Right, I'm just going to use this. I found it, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to be using a red, is it red? It's like a peachy red. Yeah, excuse my hands. Yeah, I'm going to be using that colour. And that is from SalonSystem again, and it's called Lit Red, and it's from their line colour. And it's 3D1 even. Yeah, that's the lip liner. And then I'm going to be using this colour, which is amazing. I have tried it on, but I haven't actually worn it properly. So this is from P.S. I Love You. P.S. I Love You, that's a film. P.S. Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon. And it's, I don't know what number it is. I think it's 06. I think. But yeah, you can get these from Primark as well. So. Okay, so we're going to start with the lip lining. So the best way to do your lip lining is, don't go anything like that because it won't work. Trust me, I've tried it. So you're just going to go like that with your lips, not like, oh, just relax your lips, you know, just chill them out a little bit. And do that bit first because you can't go like that and get it completely right. So over and down. Okay, so that's the top done. Okay. Okay, so what I've done with my lips is, obviously it's completely different to everybody, but the top here, there's my lip, there's the line. So what I've done is I've gone slightly above my natural lip line, because I have a really small lip on the top and quite a big one on the bottom, so I've gone slightly bigger to sort of enhance it a little bit, and then to make the colour that last a lot longer because it's a cheap one. There's a trick. Your lip liner, no matter what the make, whether it's cheap, expensive or in the middle, if you fill your lips in, fill your lips in, it will actually help to keep the colour of your actual the main colour on your lips. Okay, right, that's the lips done. So as you can see, it gives a completely different look to your eyes and your contouring. So it's completely different to, it's completely up to you even, what lip colour you want to do. As you can see, I've got quite a few, to be fair. So you can just stick with a nice sort of peachy colour, or you can go for a sexy hot Valentine's red. It looks quite dark on the camera, but it's not. What else can you go? You can go any colour, I suppose. It's your style. Oh, that's another purple I bought, but it's not. It doesn't stay on very well, so I haven't used that one. And then, because I think this can be quite 1950s, I suppose. Go for a bright, nice, like sexy colour. So for the last step, and I know I've been talking for like an hour, and I'm so sorry, but I know you've got lashes on. But just bend this slightly, but you've got to be so careful not to take lash off. Okay, so back to your mascara. I completely forgot that I haven't done this. And just go over the bottom slightly. And the top if you want, but it's not essential. So yeah, that's the look that we're doing today, and I hope you've learned a little bit. I will try and list all the products below, but most of them are SalonSystem, Rimmel, Technique, and obviously the plain ones that I don't know the make of them. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed doing this look. It's definitely something that I haven't really done before, I suppose. But I definitely enjoyed doing it, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to check out my video that I uploaded on the, I can't tell you what date it was. Let me have a look. On Monday the 3rd of October, about the 9th, which is this Sunday. So yeah, check out the rest of my videos. There should be more coming up this week, some more next week, and so on and so forth. And yeah, don't forget to check out my Facebook and Instagram as well, because that's where you'll find the latest news and updates. So yeah, like, subscribe and comment, and I hope you've enjoyed the makeup tutorial, and I hope you learned something. If there's any certain looks that you want me to give a go at, don't forget to comment below in the comment box down there, and I will see you soon. Bye!